don't understand. What is all this? Why are you here? And who are these thugs you've brought with you?
Well, you see, there's been a slight change in plan. According to the new plan, you die right here on this bridge, Zabuza.
What?
Oh no. Betrayal. Blast it all. We've been bamboozled. Also, the 4 kunai that were in Zabuza's arm just magically disappeared. His sword also landed over here, not here. Another thing, I'm confused how this bridge works. The goons scaled up from the uncompleted side of the bridge, but how? Remember this scene? This is where Sasuke is located. Sakura and the bridge builder ran straight there, meaning they ran towards the unfinished section of the bridge. So the end is down here. Yet, you can clearly see from this angle, only Haku is there. Zabuza's sword is still misplaced, by the way. Which makes no sense, because Kakashi jumped over here. Which only leaves one question.
Where is
Bridge builder?
Is
He.
safe? Is
He.
alright?
That's right, you're too expensive. So I've decided to take you off the payroll. Of course, even these thugs I brought with me cost something. So if you could manage to slaughter a few of them before they take you down, I'd appreciate it.
Wow, I wouldn't want to work for Gato after hearing that one. Also, how are these guys casually talking and hearing each other from this distance?
Well, well, Kakashi. It would seem our fight is at an end. Since I am no longer in Gato's employ, Tazuna is safe. We have no quarrel.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Love how Zabuza stabbed Kakashi's hand and sliced his chest open, and Kakashi effectively broke both of Zabuza's arms, and now they're just like, hey, we down to watch the game tonight?
That reminds me. You little punk, you grabbed me and nearly broke my arm. I've been meaning to repay you for that. I only wish he was alive to feel it.
Get away!
It's expected to see Naruto react the way he does, given his short-lived relationship with Haku. However, Zabuza's reaction is more powerful in my opinion.
You don't understand the way of shinobi. I merely used him just as Gato used me.
Huh?
Now it's over. His usefulness is at an end. The loss of his strength and skill, yes, that means something to me. But the boy, nothing.
Yikers. That goes back to what Haku was preaching to Naruto. Haku learned what the way of the shinobi was from Zabuza, but in reality, that was always Zabuza's ninja, his ninja way. Haku walked a different path, and so does Naruto.
If you mean that, you're an even bigger rat than I thought!
Okay, that's enough. Calm down, Naruto. He's not the enemy. Not right now.
Ah! Shut up! Far as I'm concerned, he's enemy number 1!
I'm with Naruto. F this man's. Zabuza's trying to act rock hard to maintain an image even though he knows he's lying to himself.
Why, you ungrateful! After everything he did for you, Haku lived for you! You were the most important thing in the world to him! And he meant nothing to you! Nothing at all! While he was sacrificing everything for you, you never felt anything at all for him? And if I become stronger, does that mean I'll become as cold-hearted as you are?
Man, I love the animation in this episode. They knew the emotional impact would be amplified with better graphics. But to speak on what Naruto asked, I'd be pressed as well. You gotta remember, Naruto is a genin fresh out of the village and he's already lost a squad member. Then, Naruto almost kills Haku himself because Haku convinced Naruto that the only way to become a true shinobi is to murder everyone, to enact revenge on those who have done you or your comrades wrong. Naruto doesn't want to accept that reality, and in all honesty, I wouldn't either.
Threw his life away. And for what? For you and your dream? You never let him have a dream of his own. But he didn't care, and you just toss him aside like he was nothing. A broken tool. Man, that's so wrong. So wrong!
Look at Naruto's tears, man. I've never cried while watching this part, or even teared up, but I always give him moments of silence, just like my man Kakashi here. I'm glad Naruto went off. Being impulsive isn't always bad. You can tell by Zabuza's posture that Naruto's words are dealing damage. Zabuza is slouched over with his head down in shame. Zabuza really needed to hear that.
Your words cut deep. Deeper than any blade. While he fought you, his heart was breaking in two. You see, Haku was always too soft and too kind. He felt pain and sorrow, and now, curse him, I feel them too.
People can change. After we were first introduced to Zabuza, I never thought we'd see him crying. I thought he was just some big bad that Team 7 was gonna topple with difficulty, then yay, happy ending. From Zabuza's perspective, Haku felt too much pain and sorrow, and that was a problem. So this is my theory. I think Zabuza has always had a soft spot within him, which is why he tries extra hard to remain in character. Which is also why he said this to Haku.
But I warn you, friendship, comfort, encouragement, I do not need these things, nor should you expect them from me. And something else, I feel content that this is the way it ends. Well, cat got your tongue. Are you so surprised to discover that I'm human? Even shinobi are human. No matter how hard we try to escape that simple fact, we always fail.
This is a completely different Zabuza. Haku definitely changed him for the better. He and Naruto made Zabuza realize that it doesn't matter how hard you try to be something else, at the end of the day, you're still human.
Boy, give me your kunai.
Here.
I call shenanigans. There's no way Naruto flicks his wrist like that, like he's flipping a bottle, and the knife perfectly flies in front of Zabuza. But since it did, it's a nice touch that Naruto threw it into his mouth and not at his arms. They could have easily turned this serious moment into a joke, and I'm glad they didn't. On a side note, is Kakashi crying? Look at his face here. They kept track of the crater and sword at least. Too bad Bridge Builder got Kamuy. See how swole Zabuza is now? It's that passion that Haku was talking about. This guy has a gun. He could have just shot Zabuza dead as he was running up. There's no one here, and this guy is here. The Naruto run finally makes sense. In order to improve their speed, they dislocate their arms and then they take off running.
Well, I fear you're in for a long and very painful eternity!
I like how Zabuza had time to give Gato a speech and start dancing around him with the kunai while Gato's men just stand there and watch. You guys see Gato's men back here too, right? Oh wait, there they are. Silly me. And hey, you can even see the guys Zabuza killed lying on the ground too. There's no one there.
So this is goodbye at last. Not once did I ever thank you, Haku. Forgive me for that.
I can't tell if the white light is signifying that Zabuza is redeemed and he's seeing Haku because he's joining him, or if it's just a visual for the audience to see.
Don't turn away. When you live like a warrior, this is how it ends.
You right. I'd argue Zabuza redeemed himself in the end.
Sasuna! He's alive! Alive!
Ow. No! Sakura, that hurts!
No! No, what are you doing? You shouldn't move!
How's Naruto? And what happened to that guy in the mask?
Oh man, that's tough. Sakura is bawling her eyes out for Sasuke, and Sasuke just goes,
Where is
Naruto?
Naruto's just fine, but the one in the mask, he's dead.
Dead? But how? Did Naruto do it?
Oh, I came in late. I'm not sure what happened. He was protecting Zabuza.
So, Sasuke's looking to his right, but for reasons already stated, this doesn't make sense.
Not good.
Come on, Kakashi-sensei, you must have a jutsu that can take care of this bunch of losers!
Not right now. I used too much of my chakra.
You guys hear that? Kakashi's out of chakra. Guess we die now.
There's one little thing you're forgetting about. Before you set one foot in our village, you'll have to go through all of us.
Cool entrance and all, but how in the heffle did not only Inari hit that perfect warning shot, but this whole army of armed citizens walked onto the bridge and got into position without the goon squad noticing anything?
Shadow Clone Jutsu!
I might have just enough chakra left to help you out. Shadow Clone Jutsu! Kakashi style!
You're joking. Kakashi just said he was out of chakra. The multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu is supposed to be an extremely taxing ability. Yet, Kakashi spawns more clones than freaking Naruto. What? What is this insanity?
Kakashi, I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
Take me to him. Before I go, I need to see him one last time.
Sure.
It's pretty cool Kakashi to honor Zabuza's dying wish. Wouldn't exactly make sense of him not to, but I dig it. They actually show Kakashi taking the weapons out of Zabuza's bag, although I'm not sure how he's not bleeding at all from that, but that's beside the point.
Impossible. Snowing at this time of year?
Is it you, Haku? Are you weeping?
I looked it up. White is a symbol of purity. Snow is seen as uncontaminated and fresh. The snow is actually a symbol of Haku here.
You are always at my side. The least I can do is to be beside you at the end.
Nope. Sorry. Touching moment, but nope. Haku's dead. He can't cry.
Now, don't get all choked up. We'll come back and visit real soon.
You swear you will?
Huh?
Naruto ain't never coming. Unless he did it off screen, he ain't coming. Your boy Sasuke will, though.
Sasuke, when we get back, you want to go out and do something together?
I don't think so, thanks.
Oh, okay.
Sakura, I'd do something with you if you want.
What? Hey, that was a private conversation!
Hooper's gonna hoop. You know what I'm saying?